Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole, and I am here with a message. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of being yoked to God along this journey, and the reason why it is very important to be yoked to God. First off, the number one reason it is important to be yoked to God is because the enemy is going to come at you in human form and spiritual as hard as he can when you have answered your call. His main priority is to take you off track from walking in your purpose. He never wants you to walk in your purpose because your purpose always has something to do with bringing down the kingdom of darkness, even if it's just a small role in it. Every piece of that puzzle matters, and whatever it is you need to do it, God is going to always equip you with it, and the enemy knows that. So what he's going to do is, his main thing is to take you off course and keep you off course, to keep you distracted, again, through human agents, meaning people that are not fully submitted to God. And that comes in the form of lies, slander. It can come in a form of distraction, something that may seem fun or something that may seem detrimental, but anything to cause you to come off of that path. And you want to be very careful with that. And that's why it's important to be yoked to God, because he will let you know when something is a distraction. He'll let you know which way to go. He'll let you know where there are snares, because that's the enemy's thing, one of his tactics, to ensnare you in any way. So if God is telling you to release certain people from around you, you want to take heed to that, because you don't know what that person's motive is in your life. And everyone that's in our life, even if they're nice to us, that doesn't mean that God placed them there. So you want to be yoked to God. You don't ever want to allow anything, including your love for a person, to diminish your discernment, because that is the quickest way to be ensnared. And again, you never know what the tactic of the enemy is. You don't know what the outcome or the goal of the enemy is, what his point, what his goal is, his reason for doing it, but you don't know what the ultimate goal is. And when we're in disobedience, or we choose to go live our lives in disobedience, many times death is the outcome. So you want to be as obedient to whatever it is God is telling you to do, and the yoking is what's going to help you get through the process as best as possible, as easy as possible, and as seamless as possible. Now, are you going to deal with hardships? Yes, you are. And that is where being yoked to God help you, because he will give you the strength to overcome those things, the supernatural strength to overcome those things. He's going to give you the knowledge to overcome those things. He's going to give you the wisdom to overcome those things. He's going to give you whatever it is. He's going to equip you with it in order to overcome whatever the enemy is throwing your way. We run into issues when we unyoke ourselves from God. We lean on our own understanding, and we allow our weakness to take us off course. Keep in mind, when we're weak, that's when God can come in and really do what he needs to do, because we're not doing these things in our own strength anyway. And we have to get this in our head, that it's not even our strength that we're doing these things. It's that supernatural strength and vigor that comes from up above. So remember, with us, it's impossible, but nothing is impossible with God. And that's what makes it so beautiful. That's what makes the process so much easier to get through. But again, it's not easy. This process is not for the weak. But when you do it with God, and you do it his way and not the way that you feel it should be, it is a lot more easier, and you will see a greater return when you do it that way. Remember, everything is for his glory. So even when it don't sound right, if you know that it is God that is telling you to do it anyway. Even if you can't figure it out, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, he's telling you to go right, but right does not look right. It doesn't matter. If you know that it's God speaking to you, and if you know that he's telling you to do it in that moment, or whenever he's telling you to do, you know it's from him, do it anyway. And I guarantee you, you won't regret it. But I just wanted to come and give this as an encouraging message, because sometimes we need to hear it again throughout our process. But as long as you are yoked to God, you will be able to do wonders. But you could only do it with him. So do not unyoke yourself from him. Do not part from him. Be as obedient as possible. Be radically obedient as possible. Remember, delayed obedience is the same as disobedience. So you don't want to give the enemy a foothold in your life at all. So try as hard as you can to remain yoked to God and as obedient as possible, no matter how it feels, no matter how it looks, no matter what you think it is. Lean out on your own understanding and be obedient. And I guarantee you, not only will God get the glory in the end, but you will be much more satisfied with the results. So I pray that this helps someone. And until next time, you have a good one.